Hey, Eagle Run 23 here. I'm going to show you some of my favorite shooting drills. Alright, so I'm putting together a few things in my range bag, and I needed to print a few off of the drills that I do, and I figured I'd just show them to you here while I'm working on them. I always print targets to bring to the range. I like to work on specific things when I'm there and not just shoot a 30-inch blue silhouette. I'm trying to work on accuracy, trigger feel, cadence, rhythm, all those things that make up the shooting. Also working on reloads, things like that. So I have a couple of drills that I do on a regular basis. This is Dot Torture. This is one of my favorites. This is one that I do virtually every time at the range. And Dot Torture is cool because you can kind of keep track of your progress, and you can even keep track of your progress on different firearms. So not just you as a shooter, but you as a shooter on a specific gun. So let me run through here real quick, and then I'll kind of show you a few things about it. So you got a 5-shot warm-up here. This is slow fire, get a feel of things. You're looking for a ragged hole here. On number 2 here, you're drawing and shooting 5 times. So draw, shot, reholster. 5 shots here. 3 and 4, you're gonna draw, and you're gonna put a shot in each hole. So you've got draw, shot, shot, reholster. Moving down here to the next one, these two right here are dominant hand and weak hand. So you're holding the gun with one hand, concentrating on shooting with one hand here, and then that weak hand. This one is really tough to your weak hand. If you don't work on it regularly, this could be all over the place. So this is a good area to kind of work on and improve on. 6 and 7 are not unlike 3 and 4. It's the same, except you're doing double taps. So you've got draw, shot, 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 shot. So moving through here, trying to stay in. You can kind of see if you're shooting early or what. It's that your round going through here will tell you a lot about what you're doing, and you can kind of work on that and move forward. And then 9 and 10, you set your magazines up so that you can shoot here, run empty, reload with a speed reload, and then get another shot off here. So you'll just put one round in each magazine and go through and put a shot on, reload, shot on here. So this is Dot Torture. So let me show you what I mean about keeping track of your progress. This is one that I've shown in a video before. It was sitting over here at my desk. I figured I'd show you what one looks like and how you can keep track of them. On my Beretta platform, this was at 12 yards, I believe. Yeah, 12 yards. And so I've worked my way up. I started at 7, and I didn't move on to 8 yards until I had a perfect score. So I've kept track of these. I've got my perfect score. I log them, and I write the distance and stuff on them so that I can keep track of them, and then I can remember when I come back to that gun where I left off. And so I dropped one round here. This one's close. It's on the line. I usually count those. But this is 50 rounds. It's a great way to use a box of ammo, and you really get to work on a lot of things. You get to work on some accuracy things through here and your trigger, and then from here you're looking at some follow-up shots and working on the trigger reset, and then here you get to work on some reloads. So great way to use a box of ammo right here. Alright, so this is a newer one that I've started doing, trying to get better at trigger reset and follow-up shots. And so I actually made this. In fact, you can send me an email, and I can send this to you as a JPEG. My email will be in the description. It's eaglerun23@protonmail.com. So this is a good one to use as well. And there's 2 of these that I have that are real similar. They're just a little bit different of a layout. So, and I just printed extra copies is why I've got these here. So you start at the star. You're going to load 2 10-round magazines. Start at the star. So 1 means 1 shot, 2 means 2 shots. This is a 1-inch circle. This is a 1 3/4-inch circle, and then this is a 2.5-inch circle. So you can adjust those circle sizes to to kind of fit your what you're working on and where you're at when you're in your training. But this is another one that you could keep track of with each individual gun at different distances. Going through here and hitting that reload, is you've got 10 rounds through here, and then you're going to reload, and then you've got 10 rounds coming through here. So you just follow the lines and shoot, as it goes along. So this is 20 rounds. Again, this is the same, just a different style, so you don't necessarily get used to which way you're going. So those are two new ones that I've been doing quite a bit of work with here recently. All right, so here's another one that I typically do every time at the range. And depending on how this goes, I might go through 2 or 3 sheets of this until I feel like I'm ready to move on to dot torture, or maybe shoot some steel targets, or work on some draws. So let me run through here and show you kind of what I do here. There's no instructions on here, so you can kind of have the freedom to do what you'd like and work on different things. This is usually a warm-up. Usually these are my first shots of the day. So 5 rounds here and 5 rounds here, trying to get all those rounds touching, making one ragged hole is the goal here. As a warm-up, you got 10 rounds to kind of get a feel of things before you start pushing yourself through here. So I like to go across in rows. You could also go up and down. It's flexible. You can do it however you like. Normally on these first 2, I'm working on rhythm and cadence. One shot, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. I'm trying to do 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5. Maybe speeding up a little bit here and here, depending on how these go. If my accuracy is no good and I'm not in the holes, then I might repeat that. I might keep doing it until I get it right. As I move down, there's a couple different things you can do. I usually like to go through and really feel the trigger break and the trigger reset. So after I've kind of got my speed going, sometimes I slow back down again, and I'll go through and really feel the trigger break and that reset. So I'll slow down and try to just be really accurate and go through here and really feeling that trigger break, feeling a reset, and trying to follow back up. Now, so if everything's going smoothly, when you move through here, if you're ready to work on some follow-up shots and get ready for one of these drills like this that's going to push you with follow-up shots, it's good right here to try to do 2 rounds. So on these bottom 2 rows, I can either repeat something, or I can push myself again and do 2 shots in each one. And you can concentrate on 1 at a time and do 2, and then kind of reholster and reset, and then draw and do 2, or you can just kind of go through them in a row. So a lot of flexibility here. I use this a lot of different ways. In fact, I even pulled this out and used this when I was sighting in one of the scopes on an AR platform that I just mounted up. All right, so shoot me an email if you'd like to see a JPEG copy of those. I can email that to you. This is just a couple things that I do at the range. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.